What's going on? It's your girl Shantae C checking in with a brand spanking new tea and things. I am chilling with my homegirl.
Nia, what's up? It's another Wednesday. We're here back in the building. We're going to get into some of this hot celebrity tea tonight.
Yes.
And for sure, some things.
Yes.
But first, we're going to start out with shouting out our sponsor here, Lucky Coin.
Yes.
If you have a small business you want to grow, hit us up and we will get you in touch. We will help you get to the bag, people.
Yes, guys. Make sure you hit us up at T and thanks, THANGZ, at gmail.com. And we can definitely put you in touch with the people who are going to get you to the paper, to the bag, to the Skrilla, to the money, all of the things, baby.
All of the things.
All of
baby.
the things. So, what do we have going on in celebrity news tonight?
All right. We got rumors.
Oh my God.
What's new?
What's new?
But, okay. So Lotto was doing an event for Mother's Day.
Mm-hmm.
And she unfortunately could not make it.
Oh.
But she made a post,
Okay.
apologizing
All
and
right.
shouting out all the moms. And y'all internet people said y'all heard a baby in the background. And y'all started rumors saying this woman had a baby. So we don't know if she did or didn't, but I think she did not. Think it would have been a bigger deal than that. But Lotto, congrats if you did, girl.
Well, I mean, so are they trying to insinuate that she didn't come to this gathering because she had her baby?
That's what they're saying, honey.
Oh, Lord. Well, if she did, congratulations. Hopefully it wasn't something that came and you didn't know. But I will say, when she did the video, that latest video that she dropped, I will say her belly was big.
Yeah, she has a big belly.
I was like, whoo, girl, you look like you about to deliver tomorrow.
She did have a big belly. And apparently when she was doing a video, they said that she was only showed from the chest up.
No, she showed that whole belly.
No, the video for the Mother's Day.
Oh,
the apology. She only
oh.
showed chest up and she was rocking in a chair.
Well,
so they said rockabye baby.
So maybe well, I don't understand why she would be trying to hide it when she did a whole video with the belly all out.
Yeah. No, I know.
Okay, well, I don't know. So more to come on that.
More to come on that, Lotto. Did you have the baby or not, girl?
Yeah, we just trying to figure it out. Since
we love you regardless.
We all behind you. I was just listening to A-Town Girl Usher just yesterday, and when Lotto came on, baby, that's my part. Okay.
And little cutie pie Breezy dropped an album.
Okay.
Chris Brown dropped an album on May 8th.
Okay.
Friday, right? And his album is predicting to sell 70,000 copies in the first week. This is coming behind his Grammy Award winning album for 2023. I didn't realize it's been that long since he dropped an album.
Interesting.
Chris could never drop an album again because he got hit after hit after hit.
Well, my thing is he had like a bunch of albums that came out and you didn't realize it because you might have one or two songs that come out and they be hits, and then like a year or so later he drops another album. So I don't know what he's doing, but what I can say is he's young, he's getting to the bag, he keeps having concerts, all of the things. So I ain't mad at it.
I ain't mad at it neither, Chris.
I ain't mad at it.
Now he did get some haters.
Well, there's always going to be a hater or two.
Yeah, he did get some haters, but Chris said, y'all keep hating on me and I'm going to keep stepping on your neck doing what I do.
Yeah.
And he said he's getting ready for his tour.
Yeah.
With Usher.
Yeah.
I think they're about to start, actually. When is kickoff? June,
think it's
right?
Pretty soon. I didn't see all the dates, although I had been stocking the tickets for a little while, and I don't know.
Breezy, for them prices, we want some pictures. We want some of them crazy pictures.
Oh, baby, you gonna have to pay thousands of dollars to get Breezy on a picture now.
You remember he was doing his last tour, he was doing pictures with the crowd.
Right, for
Yeah.
thousands of
Well,
dollars.
it wasn't thousands. It was like,
Oh, it
yeah.
was $2,500.
Yeah, that ain't terrible.
Oh, hell
With
no.
them
I
crazy-
I am not spending no $2,500 to take no MF picture. No, ma'am.
But baby, Chris was giving you the pictures, and them pictures was funny.
Robin say some people say they don't like his new album, so I'm gonna have to go listen.
I know.
It,
I've never had a Chris Brown album I don't like.
I don't know that graffiti album that he had. I think that was the name of it. That graffiti album was it was on the edge for me. It was on the edge, and then he came back with No Guidance, and I was like, okay, we back in there.
But he needs to be dropping some fire because he about to do this tour. But that tour is sold out.
Well, the thing
gonna do what it do.
But
regardless.
the thing is, I think when you have two major artists like that, he'll probably sing some of his new songs. But when you got two major, they probably gonna go back and forth with all of the hits. Because that's what the crowd. That's what I want to see, guys. That's what I want to see, fellas. When I figure out how I'm gonna get a ticket to this concert.
Listen,
I'm looking at somebody in the room who shall remain nameless. That my anniversary and my birthday's coming up, so maybe I can get like a combined gift. It's a Breezy and Usher ticket.
You're gonna be in Breezy and Usher. Well, you gotta figure that part out, but you're gonna be in the building.
I gotta figure it out.
Lord, you're gonna get in the building.
All right. So what else is going on, sis?
And Tasha K is still dropping shit on Cardi B. She was already ordered by a judge to
like how much? Like $1 million or something crazy?
Well, it was like 4-point-something million. Her and Cardi settled for 1-point-something. She filed bankrupt, blah, 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 and was on monthly payments and whatever.
Monthly payments? Oh my God.
But she was ordered to basically keep Cardi damn name out of her mouth.
Right.
And so now they have her in contempt of court right now. For, of course she had to get all in the Stephon Diggs and Offset.
So she's not doing what she's supposed to be doing.
No.
Well, now.
Well, but I do wonder.
Mm-hmm.
Because, when you are a public speaker or whatever.
She's a gossip columnist.
A gossip columnist.
All right.
Or whatever. But you do, practice under the freedom of speech.
Right.
But I guess it's unless. So
it's
can a
slander.
judge order you?
Yes,
that?
They can say you can't make slanderous comments. So anything that she says would have to be true. And it would have to be factual because that is going against your freedom of speech, your freedom of speech. So you can't do that. That's against the Constitution. However, they can say, well, they can put you on a gag order. They can put you on a gag order based on, I guess, the conviction. I don't know. Maybe that's a part of the conviction, the conditions of the conviction, which is to be on a gag order. And of course, you can't make slanderous comments about people because that is also illegal. So, so she's just doing the most.
Cardi did bring her back to court.
Yeah.
And, the judge did find her in contempt. So she'll have to pay lawyer fees and more fines and all this stuff. And
look, she gonna keep messing with Cardi. You gonna bring back the old Cardi.
Say that this is it. Like, this is the last time we're gonna be doing this. But they can, for contempt of court, and they can lock you up.
Well, here's the thing. That's not what she needs to be scared of. You gonna keep pushing Cardi, and you gonna see the other Cardi. She ain't gonna just keep letting her talk about her. You don't remember
Girl.
when Cardi threw the shoe across the room? Okay, you gonna bring
Y'all
that Cardi
leave
back.
Cardi alone.
Y'all leave Cardi alone, okay?
Leave her alone.
She still got it in her, baby. Well, even with all the money, she like, you know what? I take that L. You about to see these hands, and she better stop with all the nonsense.
Lord. And it's been a few interviews about Megan and her boyfriend breaking up.
Yeah.
Which sucks.
Oh.
I liked them together. They were so cute.
Uh.
But he cheated. And all the things. But a few celebrities were saying that you should not make your relationship public because that could ruin you.
Well, speaking of relationships, we gonna jump on into our topic.
All right.
Man. So I was thinking about the pandemic recently and how so many people during that time that were married, they got divorced, you know? They couldn't stand to be around their mate when they didn't have to go to work, when they didn't have all the hustle and bustle, and you removed all of the drama of, just everyday life, in and out, what you want for dinner, what you gonna do, bring home the bacon, bring home the check, bring this home, take care of the kids, take them to school. And once all of that was removed and it was just you and your boo, so many people got divorced.
That is true.
So I wanted to talk about today how, when there's nothing else and it's just you and your man or you and your woman, can you survive? Can you survive when you strip all the stuff away? That's when you really know if the relationship is strong.
I think sometimes you need it though. Like sometimes I know for me, my boyfriend and I just did a getaway. We went to the lake. Nothing else was around. And we had a great ass time. We played games. We had
rap battles.
Rap battles. We dropped the beat. I had to fucking pull it out on him. But we had a really, really, really good time. I mean, no phones. Phones was barely even working. I mean, we were deep in there. We were deep in South Carolina.
So what I will say is one of two things happened during that time. So either you hated your mate or you fell deeper in love with your mate. I will say that, with me and my husband, we've been married. It'll be 19 years next month.
Congrats.
And I always, it was never anything but love for him. So I knew, I didn't know if I was going to be getting on his nerves, but I was like a little side puppy just hanging right on his side. I was just hanging on his side and he just was like, okay, come on over here. And I mean, we just got closer than close. I like if I could just you know how you see those videos with the couples, they be like, how close can you get to your mate? And the woman, she gets inside of the clothes with her husband. That would be me. I could do that. I could just slip up underneath his shirt and me and him be in the same shirt together and just walking around and eating and
Well, that's good because, like Shantae said, so my neighbor at that time was a divorce attorney. I mean, I literally, and I am no attorney or whatever, but I mean, her firm, she was so busy. I literally would just be like, girl, I'm just gonna bring you food. Like, I would cook or whatever, and I would just bring her food because she was so knee deep, busy at that time. Like, so busy.
Well, I mean, I think that as you stay in a relationship and over time, right, you either going to do one of two things. You're going to grow together. Like each one of you are going to change in different ways, right? Nobody stays exactly the same. Like your core values, the nature of who you are, you gonna be the same. But I think that over time, you grow, you mature, you find out things that you like, things that you dislike or whatever. But if you're not growing together as a couple, then that's where I think like the communication starts to break down, or the relationship kind of starts to break down, because it's like you're growing, but you're growing in two different directions.
But would you say if you can't even stay,
And it's like
can't even stand to do a weekend with no phones, no nothing going on, just to be with your mate, that person, or they like pandemic, they get stuck at home and they're driving you crazy.
well, I think
That's bad.
but again, I think that's because like over time people, they grow, they evolve, and if they're not evolving together, like that's why you always have to be real cautious when you can go hang out with your friends and do things with your friends. Like I'm not saying any of that, cuz Lord knows I love hanging out with my friends, but it shouldn't be the ratio of you hanging out with your friends and hanging out with your husband or your mate. The ratio shouldn't be so off where like now y'all don't have anything in common. There's nothing that you guys can, be on the same level, eye to eye, ground to ground, walking in lockstep. You know what I'm saying? Because that's when you start getting on each other's nerves. Because like, okay, what if I discover this new food that I just love, right? And he can't stand the smell of it. And I've been eating it out with my friends and doing whatever with my friends. And he's like, well, I never got a chance to experience that. So I think that some people, they didn't even, like, by the time they got to the point where they was in the house together for this long period of time, it's like you didn't even really know each other anymore.
Yeah, I can
So
see
the
that.
person that you fell in love with is not the same person that you living with, because you didn't spend enough time trying to understand how they've grown to make it still work. And then you realize, well, dang, we're so different. Oh, I didn't know that bothered you. Oh, I didn't know you didn't like that. And then you guys are bickering and arguing. And sometimes the work, like if you're working all the time and doing all these things and you're not really together, and there's problems that are happening and you're not resolving the problems, and you're just like, oh, let me go to work, I can't worry about this right now, but you all never come back together to resolve the actual issue. That's how I feel like those things were happening. So it's like people who are being passive aggressive in the relationship and not really dealing with whatever issue might have was taking place or started to evolve to take place. You know what I'm saying? So you didn't ever deal with it. Now you in the house and you don't have no choice but to deal with it.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. I mean, I think that is a good test though. Like
Yeah.
people should try it, you know? I mean, when I would say that that our little, because we are always just so like,
Busy.
busy, like it's bam bam, busy. I mean, for sure we do get our date nights, we do get our date time, but just in regular everyday life, we never just have time where somebody's not calling him about his business or vice versa, and when we don't have a phone and
Yeah.
all this stuff going on. I don't know. I might have even felt some kind of way because he goes, I've never seen you wash dishes before.
Well, now.
I know.
Oh, you never thought I could do it? Or
Yeah, you didn't think I could do it? I mean, I'm just busy, so I have somebody come in and help me around the house, but the house ain't always clean just because of the help, okay?
Right.
I do my part.
Right. I mean, and I think it's so unfortunate that we don't take enough time to kind of unplug and say, all right, we got to do things that matter to us as a couple, and not just always about, oh, let's get the money, let's make sure, that the house is squared away or that the kids are taken care of. Like it's not always about that. Like you got married to be married, and enjoy each other. So you got to still take the time to do that. You got to still take the time to kind of relax with your partner. Um, so I never really knew about football right before before I married my husband, and that was one of the things that I tried to just learn about. Like, even though I'm not going to watch every single football game with him, I'm going to watch some of them.
All right, that's good.
And just like he's not really like a teen drama sitcom kind of guy, but every now and then he'll sit down and watch the show that I'm watching, just so that we're still spending time together, enjoying each other's company with each other's likes. You know what I mean? I think it's important. Like, he likes to smoke cigars. I'm not necessarily a cigar smoker, but I don't have nothing against it. So every now and then when he decides to go smoke a cigar, you know what? I'm going to go with him, and I'm going to get a cigar, and we're going to hang out and chill and talk about stuff, and, do the things that you do when you're out.
And that's so good.
Yeah.
It's the quality time. And if you can't stand to be
and having quality time, that's a problem.
With the person.
Yeah.
Without the phones, without the hustle bustle, without the, notes on the refrigerator, dinners in the, whatever.
Yeah.
Then that's a problem too.
Yeah, but there's ways though that you can solve that. Like, I know you said that you guys have your date night, right? But maybe now, knowing that kind of unplugging really, really is helpful,
Very helpful. Very helpful.
So maybe that's something that you can, and like you said, you didn't even go far. It's like, okay, we're less than 2 hours away.
Yeah.
But it's just kind of a way to kind of put you in a different setting, a different environment, unplug, and just really be able to, plug into each other, really. For me, I wouldn't mind doing that. Me and my husband do try to spend a lot of, on our downtimes, we definitely try to spend that time together. But, you also need your quiet time. He needs his time to himself to relax, relate, release. Me too. So we're kind of both on the same page where it's like, okay, I need a little space. He needs a little space, but then we like to come together. So I think these things can be avoided by just making sure that you understand your mate's needs and their wants. And in that way, you'll never get so far. There won't be so much of a divide to before you can kind of get back to who you guys originally were when you first got together.
Yeah. I respect that.
Yeah.
Robin said during the pandemic, they did a lot of movie watching. See?
Yeah.
You was able to be in the same house, girl, in the same room.
Oh, my God.
For days and weeks.
Yeah, well, he had to turn the TV off on me sometimes because I would be going down the rabbit hole with the coronavirus. It was crazy. I was like all depressed. And he was like, no more of this for you. He was watching out for my well-being because I was getting too caught up.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. I mean, being stuck in the house.
And I'm just like, every channel, I mean, they were like cramming it down your throat. Like, every channel had the coronavirus. There was no channel that you could turn on that there wasn't something about it.
Oh, yeah.
And then I was like hooked on CNN, so I couldn't even stop watching CNN. It was like, I was addicted to it.
But you was able to stay in the house with your husband.
Yeah.
Each other.
Oh, no. I think he loved on me more in that time because he had the time to do it. He had the time to do it. He had the time to take care of me and love on me and make me feel special and make me do all the things that, like that's the real love. Like, that's the real love.
So people, this is the real test, okay? Just go away
and turn off your phones.
Turn off your phones and spend time.
I think
I
it's
think it's a
smart.
big test if you can just stay in the house or whatever and just spend time together without,
Without having a phone, without
having
playing
the
a game
phone,
on the
having to run out,
phone,
because when you
without
do travel, well, although we traveled, but just a couple of hours away and stayed like in a lake house, kind of like a cabin, with nothing really around.
yeah.
But us, the lake, the boat, all those things. So we had to find fun things
Yeah.
to do with each other, but it wasn't about going out, because I do find that when I do travel, there's a schedule, right? We're going to do this and we're going to do a boat cruise and we're going to do this and going to do that. So it's not necessarily that.
You just chilling at the house, like, okay, what we about to do?
That chill where it's kind of like,
We're gonna take a walk up the lake, or we're gonna just chill on the pontoon boat.
And if you can make it and not kill each other, not literally, but
yeah, I don't know what kind of situation
not get things explosive.
No, they don't be no.
Because it's easy for and it's easy for people when you're not used to just being stuck for a couple of days, a few days with just you and another person, and not really, going out or running to the store, a lot to do.
Yeah.
Somebody could, I could see how somebody could get on your nerves.
I guess.
I didn't get that experience.
Look,
but
my husband over here looking at me like, yeah, okay. I guess I'd be getting on his nerves, but he don't get on mine. Unless he burping or something. I'm doing that. But yeah, no, it's always innocent and fun. Not to the point where I'm like, ugh, I can't be around you or whatever. But yeah, so listen, I can't believe it's already 9:27. So
Robin, okay. Robin says she has a 3-minute tip. What you got, girl?
oh. Well, you got a 3-minute tip? Was she writing it? Okay.
Are you sending it to us?
I don't know. So, what I will say is that now that allergy season is here, I oftentimes have to take my allergy medicine every day. A lot of the times it says that the allergy medicine is like for 24 hours, but I do find that if I take it like super early in the morning, sometimes by the end of the day, I'm feeling a little, where I'm congested and stuff like that. And then when I wake up in the morning, I kind of have a sore throat and everything. Well, I have found that if you use like the nasal sprays and stuff like that in the nighttime and then use the allergy medicine in the daytime, it does help with some of that congestion that, like if you have post nasal drip and it's kind of dripping down into your throat. I do find that doing the nasal spray at night before I go to sleep helps with me not having such a sore throat in the morning. So, definitely that is something that you guys, if you have really bad allergies like I do, that's definitely something you could do. So Robin says, if you own your own home, make sure you have a home warranty so that when your appliances go bad, you can send in a claim and have it fixed. If they can't fix it, they will give you a gift card and the price of the appliance so you can just get a new one. And when you purchase new appliances, getting a warranty from the store helps a ton.
It definitely does. Great tip, Robin, because my AC. Well, they make the AC. Before you used to get 2 units.
Yeah.
Now in a newer home, they're doing 2 thermostats or more than whatever.
Right. They're doing one AC unit and then they're doing a splitter.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, my upstairs one went out, called, had the warranty.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Because the same thing happened to my neighbor.
Oh.
And she did not have her warranty.
Oh.
And she was telling me how she spent like it was
a significant amount.
yeah, like it was up there in the thousands, like over 1,000. It was about 1,500, and I was like, oh crap! But when I called them out, I only paid $59.
Oh, well, that's amazing. So yeah, that's a great tip. And I don't know, we've got a realtor in the building. Can you get a home warranty, or can you get like one of those warranties after you've purchased the home?
Yeah.
I mean, can you get it at any point? So like if I've had my house for 5, 6, 7, 12 years, could I still get one? Oh, well then.
Yeah.
That's something I learned new.
And it was a little shocking too, because our house was new. So, like anything new, you know, um I think the warranty was out in like, which was weird.
After like a year or
No,
two.
it was I think it was like
Yeah, like the manufacturer's warranty.
yeah, it was out after like a couple years or a few years. So I said, well, let me just go on and
get the home
warranty. So
well, that's good to know. So get a home warranty, and if you don't have one, for those homeowners who've been a homeowner like us for some years now, and you don't have one, you can still purchase one.
Bam.
So
we just found that out.
That's great to know. I had no idea. So, anyways, that is our time. Check us out every single Wednesday, same time, same place. We love you guys. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, you can always hit us up at TNThangz, THANGZ, at gmail.com. And if you want to catch us on the replay, you can catch us on Facebook or YouTube.
See you next Wednesday.
Peace.